Hey, this is Jamie from Stonemeyer Games, and I'm here today for Game 23, Round 3. It all comes down to this. I scored a 13.1 in the first round, 18.1 in the second round, and now we are in Round 3 with Pendulum, Rolling Realms, and Euphoria. If you don't have Rolling Realms, feel free to substitute any realm in there. Maybe Wingspan. Wingspan is a good replacement for Rolling Realms if you don't have that promo realm yet. In Pendulum, you're going to use a number to do one of two things. Either you'll use a number to circle one of these octagons and not do anything right away, or you will cross off a number on one of these hourglasses, and if it is the last number on that hourglass, you will immediately gain all of the benefits of octagons that you've circled, and they remain circled for in the future when you finish another hourglass, and then you'll gain all those benefits again, all the circled benefits of the octagon. So it's possible to get 6 stars from this realm if you do it well. In Rolling Realms, you are going to write down a number on any one of these faces. There's no restriction at all. When you do so, you'll gain the benefit below that world, or one of these benefits. You'll cross off a benefit below that world and gain it. At the end of the round, there are 2 different ways to get stars. One is if you've completed a world, and each of the numbers on the 3 faces of that world are different, you get a star. Also, if you've completed a world, and the sum of all the numbers on that world are equal to the sum of any of the other worlds, at least one of the other worlds, even if those other worlds aren't complete, you gain a star. Last, we have Euphoria. In Euphoria, you're going to use a number to cross off a number on one of these areas, and then you'll add up the sum of all crossed off numbers in that area, and you'll gain a benefit based on what that number is. So if I've crossed off a 2, and on my next turn, I cross off a 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 is in this range right here, the 4 to 10 range, I gain a star. The nice little bonus about Euphoria is if the dice roll a pair. So if a pair is rolled, no manipulation, you can use one of those numbers to cross off numbers in both of these areas and gain both corresponding benefits. So we're hoping for pairs for sure in this round. Let's jump right in. Let me know how you're doing today if you're playing along live. I was hoping for an early pair there. We have a 4 and a 6. Let's see if we can see that on camera. We have 4 and a 6. We're looking good. Okay, what are we going to do with a 4 and a 6? Not great for Euphoria, so I think I'll use them in Pendulum and Rolling Realms. Let's put the 6, let's put that 6 right here in Pendulum, and we'll use the 4 over here in Rolling Realms to gain a coin. We'll gain a coin over there. All right, turn 2. Feel free to pause if I go too fast. I do play through these pretty quickly. A 1 and a 5. No pairs yet. We'll have to start doing stuff in Euphoria soon, but not yet. Not yet. We don't need to do it yet. Let's use, I want to use the 5 over here in Pendulum to cross off this 5. I found that crossing off some of the numbers early in Pendulum is really helpful, so you're less reliant on specific numbers later. And I'll use the 1. Let's put the 1. Let's get another coin, I think. Why not? I like those coins. Let's get another coin over here. Looks like Shannon is joining us. Shannon says, was catching up on your live stream from today. Played Rolling Realms yesterday for the first time. Welcome to Rolling Realms, Shannon. That's awesome. Managed to get full stars. Oh, that's awesome. Wasn't so lucky with the Libertalia. Oh, playing the Rolling Realms realm for the first time. Well, welcome to the Rolling Realms realm. Full stars, that's awesome. Libertalia is a tough one. It's a really tough one. I think the other day I tried to get 6 stars. I can't remember if I pulled it off. I think I fell a little short. But it's a fun challenge, I think, as long as it's paired with some easier realms. A 3 and a 1 for turn 3. I'm close to when I start to need. I need to start doing stuff in Euphoria. I might even start doing stuff this turn, but I don't feel the need to do it quite yet. So let's use that 1. We'll put the 1 over here in Rolling Realms. Let's put that 1 right there, and let's use the 3 over here in Pendulum. So this 1 will give us, say, a heart. We'll get a heart out of it. Okay, turn 4. This is when we really need a pair. We really, really need it. A 6 and a 5. So close to a pair, but not quite. 6 and a 5. Okay. We need to start doing stuff. Let's use a coin to put a 1 over here in Rolling Realms. We'll get a pumpkin. A 6 and a 5. Let's put a 5 over here in Euphoria, and we'll get a star out of that. Not great for resources, but that's okay. And the 6 we'll put over here in Pendulum. Let's go after, what do we need here? We have 5 turns left. We have a bunch of things to cross off. Let's go after the star right now. Might need to sacrifice 1 star in Pendulum for the timing. We'll see how that works out. Turn 5. There's a pair, and of course, got a pair of 5s. I have already used a 5 in Euphoria, and so I cannot benefit from that pair, as would be awesome. It does mean that I might as well cross off the other 5 in Euphoria, because I know I can't get a pair there, so let's go for it. Cross off that 5. That gives us another star, and we'll use the other 5. Where should we use it? Let's use the other. In fact, actually, so I have a coin. I can create a 1-value die, but I already have 1s on all the faces in Rolling Realm, so I don't want to duplicate numbers down there. So I'm going to throw a 5. Oh, I think that was a coin earlier. Let's put a 5 right here and get a heart. So I've used a 5 and a 5, and I could use 2 hearts to duplicate. Let's do this, actually. Yeah, let's use 2 hearts. Since I have a pair here, you can use 2 hearts to copy a pair and gain one of those 5s back and use that 5 up here, right there. We have 4 turns left, so on every turn, I need to do something in Pendulum and in Rolling Realms. Who knows what's happening over here in Euphoria. A 3 and a 6. 3 and a 6 on turn 6. I've already used a 3. Actually, it could be a time to use that 6 in Pendulum. Might think about doing that. The 3 could work in Euphoria if I'm going after stars as well. Yeah, you know, let's do this. Let's put a 3 over in... Oh, no, let's think about this. I want to do the 6 first. Let's put the 6 in Pendulum. So I gain all of the benefits that I've circled. That's 2 stars. It's a coin and a heart. Now, I need to be careful over here because I can't use, well, I don't want to use a 1 in Rolling Realms if I can help it, but I could create a 1-value die to use over in Euphoria. So let's put the 3 in Rolling Realms. If I put it here, that's a sum of 8, and I would need a 2 there. Yeah, that works out, actually. Let's do that. Let's put the 3 up there. I'll try to get a 2 over in this world over there, get a pumpkin out of it, and let's create a 1-value die over here in Euphoria to gain another star. I'm happy with that so far. I did complete a world in Rolling Realms, and all 3 faces are different, so that's another star. All right, turn 7. There's another 6 and a 5. A lot of high rolls this round. A 6 and a 5. Doesn't really help us complete anything in Pendulum. So let's put a 5. I think yeah, let's put the 5 in Rolling Realms here. Let's put the 5 right there. And get, probably going to need some pumpkins at some point. So let's get a pumpkin out of it. And the 6. So I'm going to need 2s in Rolling Realms from now on. We'll put the 6. Actually, let's just use the 6 over in... No. Let's use the 6 in Euphoria. Well, if we do it in Euphoria, we're bumping up out of the star range right away. It's a little early to do that, I feel like. 5 plus 1, can I do that? No. Yes, I'm really limiting the number of stars I can get from Euphoria if I do this now. So, where do I put that 6, and do I create a 1 and use that somewhere? Because I could put this 1 down here in Pendulum, which could help me out a little bit later. I feel like I need to do that. I need to do that in Pendulum. Okay, let's go for it. We're gonna sacrifice a few stars here. Sometimes you got to do that. So let's use a 1 down there. We'll put the 6 over here in Euphoria. We'll put it. We have more leeway in this area, so we'll put it here. That bumps us up to a pumpkin and a heart, which maybe that'll help us. I know that's limiting the number of stars we can get from Euphoria, but it might work out. Turn 8. A 2 and a 3. You couldn't see that on camera there, but yeah, it is a 2 and a 3. I needed a 2 for Rolling Realms. I also need a 2 for Pendulum, though. Yeah, I think I have to do it in Rolling Realms, right? So let's put the 2 right there. That's exactly what I wanted. So there's a heart. And the 3. So I could have really used a 2 or a 4 in Pendulum, but 3 is close enough to cross off one of them, but I don't know which one. All I know is that I will need another 2 in Rolling Realm. So let's turn that 3 into a 2 and cross off that 2. We'll get 2 more stars. We'll get a heart. And now I'm wishing that I went for the pumpkin and the coin instead. Although I can use this other coin. I can use that coin right there. Actually, no, do I wait? Do I maybe wait to do that? Because I have a coin. I can create a 1 value die with it. I can put it over here to gain a star, but at the same time, I might need that coin to turn it into a 2 in Rolling Realms on the next turn. So I lean towards waiting and not doing anything in Euphoria this turn. It does, again, limit how much I'm going to get out of Euphoria. You know, I guess I could get 5 stars from Euphoria if I just go for it. Let's just go for it. Let's hope that we roll well. I'm going to put a 1. Part of Rolling Realms is kind of risk mitigation, and I am not mitigating my risk here. I am just going for it. Let's do it. Final roll. A 1 and a 3. Those are close to 2 and close to 4. I can make one of them work. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. I needed one of those numbers to come through. I needed a 2 or a 4. Now I can I can give up on one of the stars in Rolling Realms, and that's probably the way to go. So I think the way to go would be to copy the 3. Yeah, this is tricky. So I think I need to turn that 4. Yeah, let's do that. We'll turn that 3 into a 4 and use it here because that helps me complete Pendulum. I also get a heart and a coin out of it. Now I have a 1 and essentially another 1 over here to use if I want, but I've used both 1s in Euphoria, and I don't want to put a 1 there in Rolling Realms. So what I could do is copy the 3. Either way, it's getting me... Actually, no, I can work this out. I use 3 stars, 3 hearts to copy the 3 and put it right here in Rolling Realms, which completes this realm. It doesn't add... So basically, I'm getting 5 stars out of Rolling Realms because I have 2... I'll show you. I have 2 that add up to the same sum, the number 8, and I have 1 that doesn't add up, but all the faces on that world are unique. So that's a star. I gain a heart from placing that 3. So now I have 3 hearts to spend, which I can use to again copy the 3, which gets this over here. That gets another star. And I have not used this 1. So since I can't use it, I can get a free resource out of it to give me a little bump there at the end. Not bad at all. That's a total final score of 16.2. I am quite happy with that. Really kind of gambled there with Pendulum. Maybe could have played that a little differently. I'm curious how you did. If you played along here, let me know what score you got. Did you get a better score than 16.2? And if not, that's totally fine. Let me know what you scored. And feel free to post your score on the Rolling Realms leaderboard to see how you stack up against everyone else who played along this month. Take care. Have a great day. And I will see you. I'll do another live play probably late next week, either Friday, Saturday, somewhere around that time. I'll see you then. Bye.